Welcome to Midnight Nail Salon in Arrowhead, filled with mystery and terror. Hey, anime mystery fans, welcome. So, let me recommend this show, Midnight Barbershop in Arrowhead, ranked 9th in the 2022 Mystery Hits. Cult Classified. The show's not cult classified. I'll explain it next time. S. Right answer gets cash rewards. If lots of people guess it right, the cash will go to the lucky commenter with the most likes. Here's a hint. The main character isn't even human. Don't miss next week's Mystery Theater, and now let's dive into the 8th best mystery show of 2022, The Shining Girl. Mystery rating, 3 stars. Recommendation rating, 2 stars. I've covered this show before. It follows a girl named Cobe who survived an attack. During her investigation, she realizes that people and events around her are like a game of music. She used to live with her mom, but now they're on a ghosting mission. Her colleague she just met turns into her husband. A plot twist alert. As she digs deeper, Cobe discovers the attacker is a serial killer, and scary still, she's got no clue how tomorrow is going to unfold. Point 1. Success or failure hinges on the setup. It's not groundbreaking, but they certainly put thought into it. The issue is, there are too many twists and setups. It's like a brain teaser gone rogue. This part is too intertwined with the plot. For the benefit of those who haven't seen it, let's just touch on it briefly. Point 2. Character development. This was mentioned in The Wind Rises in the West, where the director relies too much on plot, neglecting character depth. Watching a new show is like crashing a party. If a guy suddenly slaps a woman, you definitely want to know the backstory, right? But if the director doesn't explain, the audience is confused. Simply, actions lack logic. This is what we often call sudden plot armor. Earlier, I mentioned the character gout kicking from Rogue, whose character growth is super logic. Honestly, it doesn't take much ink. Point 3. The unraveling of the mystery is incredibly half-hearted. To put it this way, whatever the main character wants, the director is just handing it over like a pay-to-play boss. There's no fog of mystery, no analytical deductions. It's as bland as a plain bagel. For a sci-fi mystery, this doesn't kill the show, but it's definitely a great dropper. Let's switch gears and talk about the positive. The latter half of the show has an awesome pace. It drags a bit in the beginning, but by episode 3, it will snag your attention like a sailor to donut shop. Once you hit episode 3, you'll binge the entire thing, cause the suspense design is top-notch. When you get to the last 20 minutes of the final episode, you'll be like, whoa, where's the time going? I can't wait to see how the writer and director are going to wrap this up. The interesting part is, they actually pulled it off. Alright, if you're into sci-fi mysteries, you got to check out The Shining Girl. Ranked 7th in 2022's Mystery Hits. Next up is Tales from the Tang Dynasty. Mystery rating, 3 stars. Recommendation rating, 2 stars. The show adapts Why Feng Hui's novel, telling of Cheng'an, Tang Dynasty's capital, letter 1E7 ergo. Strange events frequently happen. Su Wuming, a disciple of Enemy Festival, joins Lu Linfeng of Wuwai and they crack bizarre cases. They save the kingdom and the people from disaster. Here we go. Point 1. To put it nicely, this is a form of a substance mystery drama. To put it harshly, it's a fast food show. In short, this show requires no brainpower. It aired in 2022 yet still makes 200-year-old mistakes. Writers still make the same mistakes as 200-year-old shows, with villains like Ruffy simplified by 8 older protagonists. The villains sit quietly as the protagonist unravels the mystery, awaiting backup's arrival. Villains just surrender. Isn't that ridiculous? The political conflicts in the show feel like kids playing house. The prince and princess emotions are all over their faces. Their thoughts are as childish as a playground crush. It's hard to trace the prince and princess in this show. By the opening credits end, someone's already down. Point taken. Although I just called this show fast food, there are different tiers of fast food, after all. If we just talk about pacing, this show could easily land in the top 3. But admit, the director knows how to create a vibe. Whether it's the multi-camera switching or the fast-paced cuts creating the atmosphere, they've got some serious goals. They also use the environment and weather aesthetics brilliantly, with a clear contrast of warm and cool tones. The editing is tight and crisp, and all these details come together, exploding the rhythm of the show. Watching it feels like the director has you in a chokehold, giving you zero time to breathe or think. Anyone who followed this show back in the day knows the pain of waiting for updates. The editing was so tempting, you just had to keep clicking next episode. No joke. This show definitely has potential to become a major IP. Okay, if you're a fan of period fantasy mysteries and enjoy a buffet of intriguing cases, then I highly recommend the show Tales from the Tang Dynasty, ranked 6th among 2022's mystery hits. 3-star ratings for mystery and recommendation. This story follows Zheng, a college student with an epic hairstyle, pulled into a murder case inexplicably. During his interrogation, he uses his incredible memory and reasoning skills to uncover hidden truths behind the case. With his unique perspective, he unravels one mystery after another. Here is point 1. This show is a half-baked project. Yep, you heard me right, this show has no ending. It's like some author started writing a novel and got stuck halfway, and suddenly all the characters are taken out in a dramatic fashion.